Welcome to Pflugerville Finds. I'm Carla Grismalo, your Tourism and Marketing Coordinator here at the City of Pflugerville, and I'm really excited to be with Daniel Barra, our Assistant Director of the Public Library, and we're here at the Heritage House. Tell us where we're at exactly in Pflugerville.
Yeah, definitely. We are in Heritage Park. The museum itself is open on Tuesdays from 3 to 7 when the farmers market is happening next door. We also open it first Sunday of the month with our partner organization, the Heritage House Partners. And then we occasionally have big events out here. Just recently, we had a Founders Day event. It had a couple hundred people out on the grounds enjoying German food and music. So we'll do things like that throughout the year. So people can come to those, or they can come tour the house on Tuesdays or first Sunday of the month as well.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm really excited for you to tell me a little bit more about the history and some of the artifacts that you have here. Are you ready to take me inside?
Let's go take a look.
Okay, let's go. So tell me a little bit more about the Heritage House Museum and what people can expect when they come visit.
Yeah, so the house was originally built by the Bowles family. So G.W. Bowles built the house in 1912. And at that time, it was a working farm. The neighborhood next door is the Bowles place, so this whole area would have been the working farm. People really connect with the house itself, the physical space, but then while you're here, you also get to learn a little bit about Pflugerville's history.
It's really beautiful, and like as you walk around, you just get little different pieces of history, and then just the artifacts that you guys have here are wonderful. So let's take a look around a little bit and get to know the rooms a little bit more.
Sounds good. One of the really interesting things about the house is that we've been told it was a Sears home. So basically you order it from the Sears catalog of the time, they deliver all the pieces, and then you put it together yourself. So
that's cool.
Hard to imagine nowadays, but that's what we've been told about the history.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So what room are we in right now?
So this is kind of the formal living room. I think the different rooms in the house kind of had different purposes at different times, but this one pretty straightforward would have been a formal living room.
Awesome. So there's some really interesting things in here. I see a couple instruments, and then I don't know what a Victrola is, but it looks beautiful. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
So that would have been kind of the record player of the day. Over here is the pump organ, and this was donated by one of the local families here. So you would actually pump air into it using the pedals on the bottom in order to create the sound with the keys.
Oh, wow.
Probably needs a little tune-up at this point. But yeah, we do have some kind of interesting older instruments or music playing devices in here.
So we're in the dining room, and I see some great photographs around the property that like really give us a glimpse into some of the people that were here before. Can you give me a little bit more information about this room? Yeah,
so here we have kind of a display for the Bowles family, and the Bowles family are the ones that built this house. So they were one of the German families that came to the area around the turn of the century, a little before that. And kind of built their lives here. So one of the German families, like the Pflugers, you've probably heard a lot of these names if you're here for a while. So this kind of gives a little bit about their story, tells about the house, the history of the house and the farm that they had on it.
Awesome. This kitchen is so cute. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, it is a really awesome kitchen. So when the house became a museum, they had actually put tile down over the original wood floor. So one of the first things that was done was to take out the tile to get back to the original wood, which you can see throughout the house. And there's a lot of interesting things in here, including the antique stove. We also have a really cool coffee grinder that kids like to see in action on the wall over here.
Nice. So it looks like we're standing in what would be like the primary bedroom, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So what is the layout here?
We have some interesting things in here. We have this old sewing machine over here. One of the really cool items here that was donated by one of the local families is a World War I quilt that was actually, they utilized men's suits.
Oh, wow.
That were old and they were going to get rid of to create the quilt at a time, obviously, when they were looking for ways to be frugal. So we're really lucky to have a lot of items on display that were donated by people in the community.
Why do you think it's important for us to preserve Pflugerville's history this way, and just kind of some of these historic pieces that are here?
Yeah, I think, for a city like Pflugerville that's growing so quickly, it's really important to learn about where it all came from. The people that we have come into the house are often asking questions about Pflugerville's history because they want to know about where they live. And like I said before, we try to tell the stories of the German families that moved here, but also the African-American families that lived in the area, the Mexican families that came during the Mexican Revolution to escape the violence there. So there's a whole history of people coming from different areas and settling here.
That's awesome. And you guys have a lot of resources that people can use.
Yeah, so we do have books and a lot of different pictures and different information that we can share with the community, help them learn about the history here.
That's great.
Yeah.
So now we're upstairs
Yeah.
and we picked up your favorite artifact here. Tell us a little bit more
So
again.
here, as you can tell, is a World War I helmet, and you can see right here a hole where it took a bullet.
Oh, wow. And they said he survived.
That's the story we have.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we have a lot of other military-related memorabilia up here from others who served from the community. So yeah, we also have some typewriters if you like to kind of old school typing.
I love a good typewriter.
Yeah. Of course. Well, from downstairs, you'll hear the kids typing away as soon as they see an old typewriter.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So in this room, for all the fashionistas out there, there's a little bit of a variety of things here. So tell me a little bit more here.
Yeah, one of my most interesting pieces is a wool swimming suit. If you can imagine putting on a wool suit to go swimming, but that was what they did in that era.
Wow.
But this is the only other bedroom in the house.
Oh, okay.
Official bedroom. So you can see we have it set up with a couple small beds, kind of give the feel of what it would look like in the time it was used.
Awesome. And I love that people can come and see a little historic piece of fashion, and then you guys have, you know, a little bit of military memorabilia, and it really gives a lot of pieces that people can come in as a community and enjoy.
Right, and you kind of really get the feel for the time gone by.
So tell me, if someone wants to find out more information online, like where can they find more information about the Heritage House?
Yeah, we do have information about the Heritage House on the library's website. In addition, the library has a digital history archive that we have on display here, but it's also available online for anybody to go to from their homes. And on that site, we have documents and photographs from the history of Pflugerville. So if people want to learn more, they can do it from the comfort of their home.
Well, thank you so much for taking me around, teaching me more about the Heritage House, Pflugerville in general. I'm really excited for people to learn more about it.
Yeah, well, I would love to have people come, so please come out and see us.
That's a wrap on this episode of Pflugerville Finds. I hope you join us next time.